Morning, folks. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here this Tuesday morning. This is Tuesday, August 7th. Do appreciate you tuning in. My guest today is Skip Dillon, and we will we'll talk about all kinds of things with Skip over the course of the next hour. So we do appreciate you tuning in here. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV here in Flora on channel 100 or channel 25, depending on whether you have fiber. Also, channel 100 in Louisville, down in Sisney, in Jeff, and all over there. Over in Salem, we're on channel 3, and we do appreciate you folks all tuning in to us. Skip and I'll get to talking about all kinds of. We're going to talk about all this. Is going to be fun, Skip.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff here in just a moment. What is going on in the area today? Well, like I said, this is Tuesday, August 7th, and over in Olney at the Carl Richland Memorial Hospital, they've got the Better Breathers Club support group going. That starts at 1 o'clock today, and they'll be in the garage classroom, the hospital ambulance garage classroom. If you'd like more information, you can give them a call at 395-7340, extension 4035. They'll give you more information if you'd like. What else going on? Here in just a little while at the Senior Center in Flora, they'll have bingo going on. It starts at 10:30. Again, that's at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center. All their normal Tuesday bingo stuff. Flora Church of the Nazarene continuing with their Vacation Bible School. That's tonight at 6 o'clock. It's for children ages 4 through 6th grade. It'll run, it started on Sunday, and it's going to run through Wednesday, through tomorrow, August 8th, again at 6 p.m. If you do need more information, give them a call at 662-2337. And finally, in the community events today, this down in Fairfield. Again, we talked about it yesterday, the FCHS Band Camp they're going all week long, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 1 in the afternoon to 8 o'clock at night. And I will ask you, Skip Dillon, having been a football coach here in Flora as well as in Beardstown and all over the place, and now a referee all over the place. Do you guys pay attention to the band?
Not very often. No. We have a lot of things on our plate, and that's not necessarily at the top of the list.
Well, I just wondered.
Yeah.
I just wondered. They put in a lot of work, though.
Yes, they do.
7 hours a day here for a week.
And with them in this heat, I take my hat off to them, too, because it's definitely a tough time of the year.
That's exactly right. And like I tell you, they're going to be out on the streets marching around. So, folks, you will want to make sure that you keep an eye out if you're driving around Fairfield toward that end of town. You want to make sure you don't run into anybody. Hey, I tell you what, sousaphones could put a pretty big dent in your car, I would think. What's going on television? What is on Wabash Catch TV tonight? Taking a look at sports. Got all kinds of baseball for you today. Starting this afternoon at 2:45, it's Houston at San Francisco. Dallas Keuchel taking the mound for the Astros. He'll go against Madison Bumgarner. That's on in Major League Baseball channel 599, MLB channel 599 at 2:45 today. Where are the Cardinals tonight? Well, they are on Fox Sports Midwest channel 630. Playing their second game down in Miami at 6:10 this evening. Miles Michaelis on the mound for the Cardinals. He'll go against Pablo Lopez. Michaelis coming in with a gaudy 11-3 record, and Pablo Lopez at 2-2. We might accidentally talk a little Cardinals today. You wouldn't mind that, would you?
That'd be just fine with me.
It's been an interesting month, hasn't it?
It sure has. We need to clone Matt Carpenter and about put 9 of him out there, and we'd be just fine.
He's willing to play anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
And let's see, elsewhere tonight, the Cubs are in Kansas City. That game is at 7:15. Mike Montgomery taking the mound for the Cubs. He'll go against Brad Keller for the Royals. That is on NBC Sports Channel. NBC Sports Channel, that's channel 643. And now, again, at 7:15 tonight. And Atlanta is in Washington. This game also on MLB Network, channel Channel 599. That'll be at 6:05 tonight. Sean Newcomb on the mound. He'll be taking on Max Scherzer for the Washington Nationals. All that coming up this evening. There's all kinds of things going on. My guest today, it is Mr. Skip Dillon, and we will talk about all kinds of different things here on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, Wabash Catch TV. We do appreciate you tuning in. Skip and I will be right back right after these words.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
Morning, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Skip Dillon is here. He is a retired coach here at Flora, as well as retired from Beardstown, retired from all over the place. What do you do nowadays, Skip? Are you doing anything at all?
Well, when you have your CDL license, you're pretty much in demand.
You're a farmer now.
I do some farming and do some truck driving for some people that need truck drivers that require the CDLs, and so that keeps me busy. And the best thing about it is if today was a good fishing day, then I didn't work. So the people who I work for are very understanding, and they know the position I'm in, because I love to hunt and fish too in my pastime. And so they say, if you don't want to come in, just let us know, and that's just fine. But that way,
that's pretty cool, because I mean you're also hauling grain. A lot of times now you'll be busy here in another month or so, probably hauling grain all over the place, but that making your own hours, you've earned that right, haven't you?
And the thing is that there hasn't been very many days where I said I'm not coming in. I haven't done, and that's just the way I was brought up. You commit to something, you try to do it wholeheartedly, and that's what I do. And they work with me great, but it's fun, and I enjoy doing it.
For the folks in different cities who may not realize that you've played in that you're from Benton, or that you coached here in Flora, give me the life story, Skip Dillon, family, and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, born and raised in Benton, Illinois. Went to school at Eastern Illinois University.
You haven't lost your Southern Illinois twang.
I've had a lot of people tell me that.
If you're see, I have the same thing, and but not as far down as you. But I had people, whenever I was in school in Champaign, they would tell me they thought I was from Alabama. Did you get that in Charleston? I
sure did. I got the same type of thing. They all wanted to know how far south I was from. They were figuring Alabama, Georgia, someplace, and I said, no, just Southern Illinois. And so, but after one thing kind of throw in here, just because we're in close proximity, but I did my student teaching over at Lawrenceville.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, actually, Tim Leasty, Marty Simmons, Doug Novsak, Jeff Gear, that 81, 82 team, I was over there student teaching at the time.
Oh, no kidding.
And
see, now that was entertaining.
Yeah, oh, yes, it was, definitely. So I did some football coaching under Clarence Reedy over there, and then I was able to spend some time with Ron Felling before I finished up.
Well, that was going to be my question. If you taught in Lawrenceville for 6-8 months, I guess 6 months, probably 3 or 4.
One semester. Yeah, one semester.
One semester. I bet you had some entertaining stories, because at that time, Coach Felling had kind of. See how to word this. Coach Felling was running his own shop. How's that sound?
That's pretty accurate. Yeah. So. But so I've got some history here in the local area, I guess you'd say. And then my first job was at Cesar-Valier.
Oh, really?
And I was there 4 years.
Okay.
And after I was there 4 years, I was an assistant coach there and coached basketball and did track too. And then I left there and went to Beardstown, Illinois.
Okay.
And was there from 85 till 2001. I came here.
Okay.
I was assistant football coach up there 1 year, and then I became the head coach and was the head coach for 15 years up there.
On football, but also track.
And track, I was head coach there, boys and girls, for 18 years there.
What did you do that both in Flora as well? I know you did football in Flora. I didn't know if you did track.
I did 2 years of track here.
That takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and the situation was I had obviously experience, and the track coaches. One of them was Doc Mills. Who had an exploded appendix, and he was the track coach, and he was in the hospital for a month, and so I took over for him. And then another time we had one of the other coaches. Kelly Massey at the time was having some health issues, and I took over for that spot too, and just did the whole season because they had. So being experienced, I'm not afraid to step in and help out. And like I said, I enjoyed doing it too.
Up in Beardstown, you were doing football and track at the same time. That's two entirely different sports to coach. One of them has all kinds of strategies and different plays and things, whereas in the other one you're in track and field, and I've never participated. But it seems like you're just basically working on one skill.
Well, for the most part, a lot of times with your track, there's multiple skills in one particular event.
Yeah.
As we were talking a little bit earlier, the pole vault, you got to be strong. You got to have some athleticism. You got to be fast, and you got to be fast. So because that's the speed's what generates the power that you put on that pole to flex it to throw you over the top, and then you got to be, as you said, be a little crazy to throw your feet up over your head
because you're falling.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of things in there, and then when you're also in track, there is some strategy in there because when you're at conference meets or things like that, and you trying to win the meet as a team, you try to figure out how you can get your best people to where you're placing at least 2 people in each event to get scoring points. So you may have to jostle some people around, especially like relay people. You have 4 to 6 people on that, and you can shuffle some of them in and out and put them in different places and to try to maximize the athleticism you had to get the most points.
Which did you enjoy more, football or track?
Anything compete, I enjoy.
Didn't really matter to you.
But football is my love. I mean, the one thing that probably makes football the top over everything else is the contact.
Yeah.
The physicality of the game. And
if you get contact in a relay, that's bad.
That's bad, exactly. Exactly. So football was definitely my love, my main love.
Tell me about you had a lot of success. We were talking earlier in Beardstown. Tell me about some of the success up there. In track, anyway.
We had some great kids up there, athletes. They come and work out. I was very fortunate to, I believe it was the year of 87, had John Kelly is the young man's name, pole vaulter, won the state championship. And
so now was he a natural? Or
he was crazy, and he loved it. He loved it. I mean, he was a heck of a football player for me too.
Yeah.
So he loved the contact. He was a daredevil, had an adrenaline type junkie. That's the people type you want in a pole vaulting situation. So therefore, he learned it, and he was one of these. He went to football camps in the summer. He also went to track camps and on the vaulting, and and we were talking earlier, polished his skills. He ended up going and doing it in college. And
people don't realize how. I don't think people realize how much skill goes into actually in a pole vaulting.
Pole vaulting.
You might think if you're running fast enough, you just put that pole down, you're going to zip over the thing, and it's fine.
Yeah,
it's a little more than that, isn't it?
Yeah, it definitely is. It definitely is. The flex of the pole. You have a tremendous grip strength because when you hit that box with the pole, you don't want your hand sliding down.
Yeah,
and then you've got to keep your bottom arm stiff, pull the back arm down, and then start bending that pole, and then throw your feet to the sky and hope that pole's flex. You had enough speed for that pole to flex and start flinging you over the bar.
So how does that work? I mean, when you say throw your feet to the sky, is that part of their last step? Is to leap with their feet up? That's basically part of the last step, and they're holding it back just to make sure that. Well, you got to get the fling, I guess.
Well, they don't actually. You actually run until the pole takes you off the ground.
Really?
Yeah, and then once that flex starts and you start running, that pole will start lifting you, and then you turn your feet to the sky.
Did you ever do it?
Yes, not very well. I'll admit that for sure.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. You see, now I would not have done it very well either. Well, first of all, I wasn't fast or anything like that, but yeah, I have no idea that you're supposed to bend the pole. But you see the professionals doing 18 or 19 feet. I'm not sure if has anybody got 20 yet.
20 feet 4.5, I believe, is the world record.
Could you imagine when you were coaching this boy back in high school, he leapt 15 feet in high school, right?
Yeah.
15, 16. Did you ever see anybody going to 20 feet?
No. Oh, no.
I mean, did you ever foresee it, I guess is my point.
No.
They just,
and that's just it. And, when you lay 15, 16 feet out here on the floor, it doesn't look that far. When you stand it up, that's a long way. I'm telling you. That's
a long way up there.
Yes, it is.
Well, you can kind of tell how far up that is whenever they're at the top of the pole or at the top of the bar, and and then it takes them 2 or 3 seconds to get done. It takes them 2 anyway.
Yeah.
A second and a half to 2 seconds.
Yeah. And see, the other thing too is that the poles run in various lengths, but there are none. The 18 foot's the tallest. So these people that are going 20 feet, they're going over the top of their
flipping 2 feet over the top of the pole.
Exactly, the height of the pole. So it's definitely
is that what whenever you go to track meets or see a track meet on television, you always say, hey, look, let's see the pole vaulters. Since you dealt with somebody who was top level.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's no doubt that the pole vault is definitely fun to watch, and I love watching them do that. Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah,
because I can understand that, because you said when you ran the 300
hurdles. Yeah.
I'm guessing, knowing a little bit of the math of it, you realize the sprint, a human being can sprint adequately about 200 to 250 yards.
Yeah.
What happens to the last 50 yards?
That's your legs get heavy and everything else. That's definitely, well, the kind of the one of the things, Rich Heron was my track coach.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he was the track coach at Benton.
Yeah.
And one of the things is the 300 hurdles was one that not very smart people ran. So he joked with us a lot on things like that. But it was there's no doubt that's a tough.
Yeah.
They say it's the toughest race in track because it's a dead sprint and you having to go over 8 hurdles.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, at the collegiate level, it's 400 meters and it's still hurdle, and they're at intermediate heights. And now at high school, they've gone up to the intermediate heights. When I did them, they were low hurdles.
Yeah.
And, everybody out there that knows me, if they would have
it's a good thing.
If they were intermediate, I'd been going under probably.
Well, I tell you, that sounds I've always marveled at the 400 runners. I figure the 400 guys with hurdles, they're kind of taking it. I mean, they know to take it easy. The people who are running the 400, the last 150 yard is a dead sprint where you're just dying.
Yeah. Well, and if you'll look at the times on the hurdles and the open 400. And giving them that small amount of time that the difference is going over those hurdles, that's amazing.
It's amazing. That's outstanding.
And, it's just something that's one of those. Don't get me wrong.
For everybody,
exactly, and it wasn't necessarily the pleasant. Practices weren't real pleasant necessarily. We'll say that.
We've got Skip Dillon here. We're talking about all kinds of different things. We're going to eventually get to officiating and how we might need some more officials. You want to talk about that, don't you?
Sure do.
Need more officials out there. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV on channel 100 here in Flora and in channel 3 over there in Salem. We'll be back right after these words.
It's my choice. It's my choice. It's my choice.
So many of our county residents have treatment or surgeries done at larger hospitals. What they don't always realize is that they have a choice to select where they can have physical therapy or any number of post-operative treatments and follow-ups. Clay County Hospital is your choice. Talk with your specialist, surgeon, or primary care provider and let them know that you want to stay close to family, friends, and most importantly, home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
That's rough. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Skip Dillon's here. We're talking about all kinds of different things. And I didn't realize that you played track, I guess, for Rich Aaron. I saw him at the Super Sectional, not this year, but in 2017. He's doing real well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. I'm personal friends with him. He's got a son that's my age, and we played all the sports together, and so I know him real well and everything, and I see him quite often, and he's doing real well and just plugging right along. Actually, the Morthland College down there in West Frankfort, he was coaching their basketball team last year.
Month.
Yeah, and then of course,
2 or 3 months ago.
whatever it was when they shut their doors.
Yeah.
So he just stays. He's still sharp as a tack and still enjoys
How old
it.
Man
and
would
stuff.
he be?
He's 80. I believe he's 83.
Wow. Now, you weren't probably then surprised at all whenever SIU plucked him from high school basketball to come coach at SIU.
Oh yeah, no way. I mean, he left. He went to SIU the same year I went to Beardstown. I remember,
is that right?
and which was 85.
Yeah,
and he was there 13 years, I believe, is what he was.
Did an outstanding job.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, they've got they had to be pretty pleased with with that.
No doubt about it. Very, very. And I didn't play basketball in high school. I was a wrestler. Mm-hmm. We were talking about football. I like that contact, so that wrestling was more up my alley. But I did help on nights when I didn't have wrestling something going on. I'd help Coach Herron with stats and things like that at games and stuff. So, but he's sharp as a tack, and he.
You say he was an outstanding motivator.
Oh yes, he was. He could get every ounce out of you, and it was just a knack that he had. He made you, and you didn't realize it, but he made you want to work harder, mm-hmm. and that's what he and Chuck Euler was another. He was one of the football coaches. He was my wrestling coach. Yeah. And he was a retired colonel out of the Marines. And so he was,
really?
He got
Taskmaster.
Yes, he definitely got us in shape in wrestling. But those guys, and along with Harry Stewart, the football coach that spent so many years there at Benton, those three guys were really influential with me going into teaching and coaching.
Teaching and coaching.
And because I saw how they did things. They treated people fairly. They got them to work hard, and then they had success and they had fun doing it.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of how I tried to model myself and what I've done over the years. And I've been very fortunate. Had a lot of success. And actually turning programs around and things like that. So and I've only been in 3 schools. I was, like I mentioned, I was at Cesar-Valliere to start with, and I was an assistant there.
Did you assistant football too? At Cesar, were you a football coach too?
Yeah.
Assistant football coach?
Yeah, Carol Kelly was the coach there at the time. I'm still keeping contact with Carol.
See, now that was when they were playing Edwards County back in the old days.
Yes.
I can't remember. Was that Independence? Were they Independence or were they in a conference yet?
I don't think we were in. It wasn't a conference. It was independent. So, but but those things there, and how Coach motivated people and work hard, and it was just a positive, and it was a family atmosphere. He treated you just like he did any other, he just like you were his own kid,
right?
And it was just a great personal motivator.
Is that why you got into after your coaching career ended and you retired? Is that why you got into officiating? Why did you get into? I mean, you had to know the rules when you were coaching anyway.
Well, yeah, and I registered official in 1986.
So basketball.
For basketball.
Yeah.
And so I stayed after I started doing that then. I actually did a little officiating basketball-wise in college, too, in the intramurals deal, but that you didn't have to be certified in any way there or anything. And then when I got out, I was actually coaching every sport. I coached freshman basketball and all those down at Cesar and stuff, so I wasn't able to officiate anything like that. And then, like I said, I coached football 31 years and wasn't able to officiate football due to the fact of it is I was obviously coaching. But then I got into the officiating. It just I like to stay active, and that's fun.
What's easier to work, basketball or football? Now that you're an official,
easier, but football.
Really?
Yeah. Basketball.
You don't wear the white hat.
No, and I haven't done much of it. And I try to keep most of my fall stuff open for hunting. So.
Friday night hunting.
Yeah, well, you never know where I'll be. I've been out to Montana elk hunting and stuff like that. So, and that's all in the fall time, and that's one of the things. In doing my retirement, I enjoyed teaching and coaching.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I worked. Yeah, because if you enjoy it,
you're going in. You're on vacation every day.
And so and of course some people have comments for that. Yeah, but
they might have thought you were on vacation.
Yeah, but one of the things that is everybody thinks, okay, teachers, you got 3 months off. Well, if you weren't a coach, maybe you had 3 months off because there's so much stuff in the summer. That coaches do, and then plus. The things I want to do are stuff that needs to happen in the fall or the winter because they don't have elk hunting in May or June or July out west. So. I couldn't do the things I wanted to do on my time off because obviously, but now I can. So, that's why the fall, I mainly keep it open for my hunting and stuff right now for that stuff.
We'll talk basketball officiating in just a minute and how folks can get involved when we return. Let's skip Dillon over here. We're talking about all kinds of different things. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I want to talk about this hunting because you told me you were going to hunt for bear and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that seems fascinating to me. We'll be back with Skip here on Wabash Catch TV. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right after these words.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no-appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Your call is very important to us. Please hold. Your call will be answered in the order it was received.
Tired of paying a big faceless company for your local telephone service in Flora? Now you can easily switch your 662 telephone number to Wabash Communications in Flora. That's right, Wabash can now provide local phone service to the Flora area, and yes, you can keep your 662 telephone number. It's available to both business and residential customers. Call us today at 662-3636. Wabash, your local telecommunications provider.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
That one. No, you're right. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. My name is Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in. Man, am I glad I didn't turn the microphones on yet. That is so cool. This is Skip Dillon joining us today. We're talking about all kinds of different things. Skip is a working official. How long have you been a working official in high school basketball?
This year will be my 32nd year.
How long do you intend to continue?
There's
no fun in wintertime.
Well, there is. It goes all the way till the middle of January.
Oh, okay.
So,
right.
But I try to schedule around that.
That's fine.
And but I'm as long as my knees and everything, and I don't, knock on wood, I don't have any issues to this point, and stay good. I'm going to go at least to 40, and then 40 years, and I'll reevaluate then, see what the deal's like. But
the reason I ask is because, it's no secret, there is a dearth of young officials in not just basketball, but all IHSA sports, aren't there?
Oh, no doubt about it. One of the things, and see, I was AD for 5 years too, here at Flora, and one of the things, football officials they're going to become extinct.
Really?
they
aren't getting any younger.
No, they're not, and nobody's getting in it. And it is a tougher sport to do. You have a couple of different tests in it, different than you do the basketball or anything. And believe it or not,
we got the casebook test.
Yeah. Well, and you've got your mechanics and all that too. And then see another one that's tough that a lot of people don't know. Because there's so many different things and events and rules for each event is the track officials.
Oh, really?
Because there's a lot of things in there too. But officiating altogether, whether it's track, baseball, basketball, football, there's really no young kids getting into it. One of the big reasons is no doubt is the abuse that you take.
Yeah.
And the thing is that we're not perfect by any means.
Well, nobody is.
Yeah, and we most of the officials that I know, actually all the officials that I know aren't out there to try to throw the game one way or the other.
Well, I guess, now that's what the occasional fan, parent/fan or just fan will think. That guy's being paid by somebody.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Has anybody ever offered?
Oh no.
Nobody's grabbed their wallet.
No.
No.
Well, I always told them they better have enough for me to retire on if you're going to bribe me, So that's the same way when I was teaching. I told any kid, I says, I'll give you an A. I said, you can bribe me. I says, it'll just cost you $1 million.
You got to retire.
That's the minimum price, So, the fans, and I don't mean to be Debbie Downer on all the fans all the time, and I like getting excited at a ball game. I understand, but here's the biggest thing: they don't know the rules.
Right.
They don't know the rules of the game, and they're complaining over something that they're totally wrong in just because they don't know the rule.
Yeah.
And I once had a guy, and this blew my mind, on a 3-second lane violation. Okay. Well, the one team was full court pressing the other.
Okay. Yeah.
And the offensive guy, one of the offensive guys, was down standing in the lane when the ball was all the way on the other end of the floor.
Okay.
And the fans started counting 1, 2, 3, and it took him about 7 seconds for him to get the ball across the half line. Well, yes, he was in there 3 seconds, but it doesn't even start until the ball crosses the half line. Okay, so without knowing the rules, fans and they just need to get better educated on it.
I love that thought. Get them better educated, and that's probably why you'll see in programs a lot of times the signs, the official rules. What percentage of games do you think? Because I watch. You know how many games I watch.
Yeah.
I've probably watched. Goodness knows, 1,000, 1,500 games in my life. What percentage of games do you think you're getting guff from the fans? I mean, do you just tune it out?
I can.
Do you try to tune it out?
I can tune it out. You can ask my wife. I've had practice tuning out. So
I'm not going to ask your wife that.
But as a coach and an official, that's one of the things that you got to be able to do.
Yeah.
I focus on what I'm doing, and this is no joke. You could be standing right next to me and talking to me, and I'm focused on what I'm doing. I won't hear you a lick. Yeah. I'm focused I'm on what's going on or what my next move is or whatever. And same way when I'm out there refereeing on the court, I'm focused on what I need to be watching.
Right.
And
you have a set part of the court.
Yeah, you have an area.
Part of your crew.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I stay focused on that. And then, I mean, the worst ones are when the gym's not very full and you have one loud mouth, but do you
ever toss anybody?
Not a fan. No,
I didn't know if you had or not. I was gonna say I've never seen you toss anybody.
No, not a fan. And one of the things that I really pride myself on in the crew that I work with, the people, I normally work with the same there's about 5 of us, and we normally got a combination of any of us 5, and we normally work together, so we know each other very well. And you officiate a better game when you work with the same people all the time, just because you know each other and what areas you're calling. Because if not, you get somebody and maybe the people they have working with, he doesn't call that, but should be, and
you know what somebody else is going to say,
right? Yeah. And but I mean, you're going to have 95% of the games where somebody's going to bark at you for something. But
is that right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you don't hear it then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't hear. And the thing too, and for the most part, the coaches don't do that much barking. And
really?
I mean, you'll come by them or something when you're in that C position or when you're over there in front of them, and they may say something to you, and you you'll turn and answer their question or whatever, or they may even have one of the things that we do in the pregame too. We say, hey, if you got any questions, we'll ask you. You may not like our answer, but we're not going to discuss it. We're going to tell you our answer, and this is why it was done, and then we're going to go play.
You appreciate it if they ask you during a break as opposed to while game action is going? Or
correct.
Something like
that? It's better. And if you've got somebody that like maybe they're holding it a little bit here for the last second shot or something, and the defense isn't putting pressure on them or something, they may say something to you there or things like that, and they may just say a little thing. Says, "Gosh dang, the number 34 is really posting up in there quite a bit." They may just say something like that.
Suggestions.
Yeah, and what we tell them, we said, we'll watch it. We'll watch it. And see, that's another thing, of course, posting up 3 seconds in the lane. Yeah. People don't realize as soon as that ball starts to go up for a shot, the 3 seconds stops. It doesn't, it's over with.
That's
and then we start again. And so, so there's a lot of things like that.
I got to tell you, you bring up 3 second calls, and usually I can count on one hand the number of times that gets called over the course of a year, but there's always that one guy who just or 2 or 3 people, especially if maybe their son is the center.
Yeah.
And he has to defend that guy and push him out of the lane or something like that. Is the game more physical now than it was 31 years ago?
Oh, yes, much more.
Faster, too, isn't it?
Yeah, it's faster and more physical. And it's supposed to be a non-contact sport, but then they changed the rules to allow a little more contact. Yeah. So it's where it needs, it's not too much right now, in my opinion, but we don't need to go anymore.
What's the best way for a young person, man or woman, or for that matter, a young adult, to get involved in officiating? Who would they need to talk to? Go see your local AD, maybe, or something?
Your local athletic director, or anybody that would officiate can get them started and get going. And then there's all kinds of. I belong to the Southeastern Basketball Officials Association. There's there's South Central up at Effingham. They meet up there. Over at Centralia, that's the I-64 one. Or
and these
whatever.
Are nice. These officials association, you give out scholarships and money to schools too.
Yeah, and exactly. And but there's veteran officials in there that'll help you, and more. They'll pick you, get you and take you to a game with them and work you in. And one of the things too that if there is any young officials out there thinking about things, you got to pay your dues a little bit too.
Yeah, you got to learn the game.
You got to learn the game, and you need to work those lower level games to kind of get things going.
So you understand how to best control a game as opposed to, I don't know if control, but how to best make yourself a part of the game, but not a part of the game, because you don't want to be a part of the game. It's the kid's game.
Exactly. The best compliment you can get is that we didn't even know you guys were out there.
Yeah.
And we want them to do their thing, and we're just kind of keeping it between the lines, and you also have to keep it under control. You can't, you get someone, and then obviously
kids get frustrated.
Yeah,
kids get frustrated.
And they want to, you give them an inch, they take a mile. They want a little more. But there's a certain limit there. So,
apparently sometimes they pass them.
Yeah.
You were telling me a story earlier. I'm not gonna let him tell the story though. That's Skip Dillon. We're talking about all kinds of different things. We're going to talk a little Cardinals, a little hunting, but before before we are done here. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Skip and I will be back right after these words.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome to Clay County Hospital. Clay County Hospital and Clinics offer the best in services and care in the area with a staff that strives to provide the very best in patient-centered care. We offer full hospital services including radiology, therapy, surgery, labs, and emergency services. Our clinics located in Flora, Louisville, and Clay City allow us to reach out to Clay County residents so that you never have to go far from home for your healthcare needs. In addition to our regular provider staff, we also offer affiliated specialty provider services at our Flora clinic. Finally, have a minor injury or illness but don't want to wait for an appointment? Our walk-in, no appointment clinic hours in Flora are Monday through Thursday, 11 a.m. until 8 p.m., and Saturday from 8 a.m. until noon. Make Clay County Hospital your number one choice for healthcare, convenient and close to home.
Clay County Hospital, your number one choice in healthcare.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Come see us at Anthony's Wild West in downtown Flora.
Enjoy salad, pizza, and pasta buffet 11 to 2 Monday through Saturday. Not hungry for pizza? Our menu features a variety of food for every taste.
Our dining room is large and spacious for two or a crowd. Let us help you host a private party in one of our banquet rooms. Visit the Fallout Shelter to have a drink with good friends. Then try your luck at one of our 5 gaming machines. See you soon in the Wild West.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. I'm Bruce Dickey. Thank you so much for tuning in. My guest today, Skip Dillon. Appreciate you being here, Skip. Thanks
Enjoy
very much.
It. Thank you.
I'm glad you're here. Okay, now you've mentioned a few times your passion is hunting. You said that wasn't there like a trifecta of animals that you wanted to get to?
A quadfecta, I guess, maybe.
Yeah, the superfecta.
Yeah.
What animals are we? What is the goal now in the Skip Dillon hunting superfecta?
Okay, I want to kill an elk, a moose, a bear, and an antelope, all with my bow.
With your bow? With
a bow. It's too easy with a gun or a rifle.
Yeah.
So you can. To me, getting close is the biggest thing in hunting. It's more exciting and everything else.
Yeah.
And to me,
And you want to do this. You want to do this in the wild rather than in some preserve.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I would like if I can do it all on my own.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is that there's so many ways of doing it. You know, you can pay lots of money and go to an outfitter and then have a guide and all that type of thing. But I'm still silly enough. I want to do it myself.
Have you been to any of the parks that you would have had such an opportunity?
Well,
how far are you in the superfecta?
Well, I haven't killed any of them yet.
Okay.
Let's see, in 2000, it would have been 2015 when I retired. That September, I did go 2 weeks out to Montana, drove out, 25-hour drive straight. Top of the mountain, parked it, and stayed there for 2 weeks.
That's a long way.
Yeah, it's a long way.
And that was by yourself too?
Well, no, one other gentleman went with me.
The bride didn't go?
No. Oh, no. If there's no air conditioning, heat, swimming pool, that's because slept in the back of the truck, ate dehydrated foods because we didn't want to have to worry about any ice or anything like that.
Well, you also don't want you wanted probably canned and dehydrated so that animals can't smell it.
Yeah, keep the bears away. Yeah,
keep the bears away. That's a very important part.
We weren't hunting those at the time. But went out there and we had a bull tag. Both of us had bull tags, so for an elk.
Okay.
And so we couldn't shoot. I was hoping when we started this process, looking into it a little over a year in advance, I was hoping that it would be like Illinois deer tag, where you can have either sex.
Yeah.
Well, they didn't.
They don't do that.
No, and I told them, I said, when I talked to them on the phone 2 or 3 times, I says, well, this is a lot of money for out-of-state tag to, just go home chewing on that. If I have a chance to shoot a cow in the last 5 or 6 days and I haven't had any bull action, I'll take that for the meat. But they didn't seem to care. So
I bet not.
Yeah.
Sir, that's not your license, sir.
Yeah. So
so you had it's good to have goals.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So and we actually we did run into one guy out there who was actually hunting for himself, and he's actually a guide, and he was one of the locals. And see, out there, a local have to have 2 cow tags before you can get a bull tag.
Okay.
So he was chasing the cows, and we were chasing the bulls. Well, we had opportunities to kill a bull or a cow, and he didn't have any opportunities to kill a cow, but he had an opportunity on a bull. So,
do you find a lot of people out there going for that with the bow?
Yeah, a lot of people do, but I mean, we didn't see anybody else.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's Montana.
Yeah.
It's a big state. There aren't that many people.
Yeah, we were up in the Bitterroot National Forest.
Wow. And September probably was starting to get a little cold.
Yeah, and we had sleet one night, and
they did.
But it wasn't bad. Actually, they had a warm spell, and that had the ruts slowed down some.
Oh, that's
and
good.
That's why. I mean, because we saw herds of cows with 25 cows, but there wasn't any bulls in them.
Yeah.
We did run across one what they call raghorn, and
losing
the velvet.
The velvet?
No. A raghorn is they have spikes. In other words, they just have one spike coming off just straight up, and then a raghorn, they've got 2 to 3 points on each side, but it's not like a 6x6 or a 5x5. They're not a mature deer or elk rather, and they call those raghorns.
All right. So now you're going to continue trying to get the elk first, or are you going to move on to the moose? Or what's the process?
The moose will probably be the last one, just because of where you have to go to do it.
You got to go to Alaska.
Well, that's
Yukon.
that's where the biggest ones are in the world, and this will.
Yes, by the way, and they come downtown.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I actually looked online and just to see, and an outfit hunter, the cheapest one I could find was $18,000.
I was going to say that was going to be 5 figures. I was thinking,
and it's a dandy. So, but it'll probably be my last one. I mean, they have moose up. When I was just in Canada this last June fishing, and we had a moose swim across the lake, and boy, they can swim. I'm telling you.
I bet you got excited seeing that.
Yeah, that was good.
I really appreciate you coming on. I hope you enjoyed it. did.
Oh, I did, and anytime you need something to fill in,
we'll do it.
I got more stories to tell.
He's got plenty more stories. We didn't even get to the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Skip, thanks very much.
You're welcome.
That's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey for today, folks. Thank you so much for watching it. We'll be back on Wednesday. Have a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.